Alright, so here we go with the final four of the par 3 tournament. Daniel Berger and Matthew Fitzpatrick will be in the first matchup. Second matchup will be Garcia versus Matsuyama. And we will be going back to the Metro DC course. Hold on one second. Looks like we've got a... Anyway. So we're going back to the hole number 2. Par 3, DC Metro. Fitzpatrick will be up first. And let's see which pin we're going for. Pin number 3, so on the very back of the green. A little off center to the left. Maybe I can move that in a little bit. Alright, so we're looking at 200 here, so 205. I think Fitzpatrick is going to go with a 3-iron. That's 190, but you add a 10-yard roll at a minimum. He's going to get a minimum of 10 yards. And if he went, yeah, I think that's his best bet. 3-iron. And a 44 is going to be a 6 because 3-iron is still in the woods column. So 6 is 195, right 5, roll of 10. 195, right 5, and a roll of 10. Puts him even with the hole, but on the opposite side of the center line. Now Daniel Berger, he's going to have to bump it up a little bit. He's a 4. With the woods, so 4 irons, 195. Yeah, let's go 4 iron. 56 is an 18. He has not hit a good shot, I don't believe. 175, right 20. Roll of 15. 175. 10, 20, and it's going to roll into this trap here and stop. Lands here and rolls. What would be 10 because it's in the rough, but so he's got a testy little chip shot there. It's a testy little chip shot. And he's going to be he's going to be 20 or 10, 20, 30. It's a 30-yard sand shot. Approach, 30-yard approach from the sand. Fitzpatrick, because he can move over here to aim it since he's opposite. He's not short-sighted. So 30 yards. And from the sand, he'll call out 30. Since it rolled into the trap, I'm not going to check the lie. Actually, yeah, I guess you would check the lie, but I'm not going to. 13 is a 4. And a 4 from 30 yards. Well, it doesn't matter. 4 in a sand is 0. Plus or minus, and left 5. So he hits it the right distance, but it goes left 5. So he's got 15 feet minus 2 dice for a par. So Fitzpatrick can win the hole. He's got a birdie 30 feet minus 8. It's 22 feet for a birdie. 22 for birdie. 36. It's 24, or Fitzpatrick. 36 is a 24. 24, 22 feet. He's going to leave it 4 feet away. 4 foot for par. Berger's putting for par right here, 15 feet minus 2. Not good. So that's 13 feet for par. 41, 19. 19 from 13 feet's not going to make it. Actually, hold on. Wait, a 19 from 13 feet. Going for it. A putt for par or higher is in. So he just does make it. 10 to 14 feet. He makes par. Now Fitzpatrick with a 4-footer, 21, and that'll be a 26. That's in. Barely. But he makes it. So both guys par. Daniel Berger with a tough par putt. But he makes it. Now we'll go to DC Metro number 7, I believe. DC Metro number 7. Fitzpatrick will be up. Pin number 2. Tough pin placement. That's 175, I believe. 60, yep, 175. So 170 would be even with the hole. 170. So Fitzpatrick's going to be looking at, what is he going to be looking at? About a 5-iron? 5-iron is 170. Let's do it. Let's go 5-iron. Hello, Larry Rice. .23. And we're looking at the irons in this one. It's 19. And a 19. 175. Right 15. Depends on where he is on the roll. So 175 right 15. 175 is right there. Right 15. 5, 10, 15. He's on the green. And that was a 19, so it was a roll. It was a roll of 5. Roll of 5 on the green. So not bad. Turns out pretty good. He's got a 30-footer minus 2 dice for birdie. Matthew Fitzpatrick. Actually, that was Fitzpatrick. Berger, he may go a 6-iron. Let's see here. 4. Put him at 175 with a 6-iron. 7-iron's 165. No roll, though. A 6-iron's 175 with only about a 5-yard roll. Let's be a little more sure that we get on the green. Let's go with a 6. 51's a 4. 51 is a 4, 6 iron. That's his average. 175, right 5, and a roll of 5. So not bad. 175, you want to go right. 175, right 5, and a roll of 5. A little farther away though. He's looking at 40 feet minus 2 dice. So Burger's away. 40 feet minus 7. 33 feet. For Birdie. 16's a 25. 25 and 33 feet. He's going to leave it 7 feet away. He's got a 7-footer for par. So let's see. Fitzpatrick 30 feet minus 4, 26 feet for birdie and to win the hole. 15 is a 9. 9 and 26. Oh, he just misses. Oh, 1 foot. He leaves it 1 foot. 1 foot for par. So a 7-footer for Berger. Needs to make this because Fitzpatrick basically has a tap in. 45, 17, and a 7-footer is in. Fitzpatrick, as long as he doesn't get like a 36 result. 25, so 24, he makes it. We'll move to hole number 3 in the match. Hole number 3 is number 10. Number 10, the water hole. To 18, it's a long water hole, par 3. I was like, okay, I've got a D6. All right, what pin are we going for? Pin number 4. It's already marked way out there. And this is 215 to get on the green, basically. 210 to just get on the green. So a good chunk. A good chunk shot. That's going to be about a 3 iron, maybe? 3 iron for Fitzpatrick's 190. 2 iron. I think he's going to have to go 2 iron. Problem is, with those low irons, you're going to get some good roll. 2 iron, he's going to hit 200, his average. This would be his average, would be 200, and a roll of 15. So, actually, that would land in the water. Yeah, you need 210. I don't know what I was thinking. You need 210 to get over that water. And you got to get over the water. So, 5 woods, 215. A hybrid is going to be 205. He's got to go 5 wood. He literally has to go 5 wood to get his average. It'd be 215. 54 is a 14. 14 on a 5 wood is 210. Right 20. So he just clears it. 210. Right 20. Lands in the trap. So it will stop there. And we'll have to check a lie on that one because that embedded right in the trap. Could be buried. We'll have to check it. All right, Fitzpatrick. And he's short-sighted. So tough little trap shot there. Burger, he can bump it up a little bit. Let's see, he's a 4, which would be 2 irons, 215. So let's go 2 iron. He gets a 45, a 5. On 2 irons, 210, left 5, roll of 15. 210, left 5, roll of 15. Right, roll of 15, yep. Green is a roll of 15. So he's on the green, but barely on the very back edge. Now we've got to look. We got to look at Fitzpatrick's sand trap here. Lie. Uh-oh, 64. 64 is going to be buried. Hit shot, then roll under the buried fried egg column. So we'll hit the shot, and then we'll see what happens. And he is short-sighted, meaning we got to go back to the center line. 10, 20 back to the center line. And down the center line it is 15 away. So I believe you move it back here, and you would go from there. Or maybe you move it back. It's one of those things that's tough to figure. 20. We'll say it is a 20. It's a 20-yard chip from the sand back to the center line anyway. I'm trying to think, do you add 15, since it's 15 down the line? 5, 10, 15 was, okay. So if we were moving back to the center line, we'd move it to there. That is tough. I'm trying to figure that out. Because you can't aim at the hole because you're short-sighted. So I can't like move it over here and aim. It is... I believe you move it back to the center line, and he'd have to go back an additional 5 because it's more than 15 away from it. But that puts, I mean, I can, 10, 20. We're going to call out a 20, well, we don't have to call it out. If it's 15 to 20 yards, you don't have to call it out. So 55 from the trap. Oh, first of all, let's find out what it is. 55 is a 17 on the approach. 17 on the approach is 12 feet from the trap. Now let's see. So far we're looking at 12 feet. And now we go back to the trap chart. 42 under the buried fried egg. And playing safely, and we got a 42. So 42, you come across the result plus 14 feet. So he had 12 feet plus 14 feet is 26 feet. So he's 26 feet away. So he left himself a 26 footer. Basically, is what that comes down to. We'll have to write that down, 26 feet. That'll be for par for Fitzpatrick, so he's in trouble. Berger's putting for birdie. He's got 60 feet, though. 30 and 30. 60 feet minus 2 dice. 11, so that's good. 60, 49. He's got a 49 footer for birdie. Has to go for it. 56, 24. I can never roll good on putting. 24 and a 49 footer. It's going to be 7 feet. So he'll have a 7 footer for par. Makeable. It's a makeable par. Fitzpatrick's in trouble. He's got 26 feet for par. 63, 26, and a 26 footer. 6 feet. So now he's got 6 feet for bogey. And Berger is right there with him, but he's putting for par. Can you win the hole here? 56 is a 24. 24 and 7 feet. Nope. Naturally. 1 feet away. So he's got a 1 footer for bogey. He's going to 3-putt. Fitzpatrick, 6 footer for bogey. 13, 25. He might have missed it. 6 footer and a 25 is close enough for a tap in. Next putt made, so he double bogeys. Now Berger can win the hole. 41, 19 with a 1 footer, and that's going to be in. So Berger does win it and moves on to the championship. In a tight little match there. My paper go, there it is. Let's move him on. Daniel Berger. And he will face the winner of Garcia Matsuyama. Garcia Matsuyama. So some tough. The trap comes back to haunt Fitzpatrick. All right, let's go back to the starting hole. There it is. DC Metro number 2. The long, well, they're all pretty long par 3s. We've got Garcia and Matsuyama, the 10 seed and the 3 seed. Garcia is the 10 seed. Pin number 3, and we just did that earlier, the very back. I think it was that one. Garcia is up first. He's a 4 on the woods column, so we're looking at 200 there, 75, 85, 200 right there. 205 back to the pin. So he's looking at about a 3 irons 205. But then you got some roll, so we don't want a 4 irons 195 and a 10-yard roll on top of that. If he gets his average, he's looking at this right here, 195, right 5, and a roll of 10. and this is 200. So if he could go left and a roll of 10, he'd be right on the hole. If he gets his average, he's going to go right. And you can't aim, and on a par 3 you can work it. He could work it left, but he's just going to go straight down the middle. 64. 64 is a 4. Oh, wrong card. 64 is a 4, and that's his average on the woods. So he got it. We're using the wood column. 195, right 5, and a roll of 10. 75, 85, 95, right 5, roll of 10. So the distance is perfect. But he's got about a 30-footer minus 2 dice. Right, yeah, they've added the approach, I think, the approach column on these, D. Scott. All right, Matsuyama, he's the same thing. He's the same thing, so I think he'll go 4-iron also. Let's keep it fair. 46, does he get his average? No, 32. A 32, what is that? He hits at 200. Right 10 and a roll of 10. So not like way off course or anything. 85, 95, 200. Right 10 and a roll of 10, but he's in the rough. He'll go 5. He's right on the line, right in line with the pin. Looking at 15 on the approach. Since he's not short-sighted, he can line it up. He can go at the pin. And he's off the green, so he'll go 11. Approach is 2. And we're looking at a 15 to 20 footer from the rough, and a 2 is an 8 feet. He leaves it 8 feet. That's actually, I don't know. Do you call that rough? Do you call that fairway? I mean, it says rough. So he's got 8-footer for par. Sergio. He's got, what did I say? He's got 10 feet. 10, no. Yeah. No, he's got, yeah, it's 15 and 15, 30 feet. My bad, 30 feet. Minus 2 dice. 30 feet minus 9 is 21 feet for birdie. Hello, Ken Castro. D. Scott's here, Larry Rice. 51, 23. No, Garcia. 51's a 23 and a 21 footer. 23 and a 21 footer is 4 feet. So he's got 4 feet for par. Matsuyama has 8 feet for par. So he's out. 16 is a 25. 25 and 8 feet. Does not make it. He leaves it 2 feet away, as they have to go for every putt. That's part of the prerequisite. So he's got 2 feet for bogey. Now Garcia can win the hole with this 4-footer for par. (23, 21), but that is going to be in. Sergio Garcia to the championship. He will move on to face Daniel Berger in the championship of the sudden death par 3 tournament. So it's the 9 seed. let me get my bracket out here. Garcia. Let's see, Berger was the 8. No, he was 24. Okay, I was thinking Jason Day was the 8 seed. Berger's the 24 seed. Let's do that, a little 24 there. And Garcia was the 10. The 24 seed and the 10 seed in the championship. Let's do it. I was trying to think how I was going to do it. We're going to go back to the Magnolia course. Just kind of alternating rounds. Going from course to course, back and forth to start with. Berger will go for it first. He's the lower seeded. And will be red. It's the long 240. And that is 10, 20, 30, 240 to right there. Pin number. That's a pin number 2. Tough pin placement. Tough pin placement. Berger. Let's see, he is... I don't know why this keeps getting crooked. So we're looking at 240. It's a long shot, man, for a par 3. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. They're both 4 in the woods. So let's find out what they're going to use here. A 4 wood is 240. But that's going to, it's going to have some serious roll on it. At least 10 yards on the green. So what's a 5 wood? 5 wood's 230. Being in, I don't know. Let's see. They're going to have to go 5 wood, I think, each of them. They're going to have to go with that 5 wood. That'd be 230 right 10 and a roll of 10. Should be right there, right 10. Put them in the trap right there. But it'd be a 15 to 20 yard trap shot. Can you do... No? I mean, if they bump it up... If they go 4 wood... Yeah, alright, let's go 4 wood. They're going to try to make it over that trap. 240. An average would be 240 right 10. And a roll of 10. So that'd put them back there. That'd put them right there. But they'd be putting instead of chipping out of the sand. Here goes Daniel Berger. 26, 12. 12 is 230. Ooh, 230 right 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. So that's fairway. And then it was a roll of 20. 10, 20. So that's Daniel Berger's shot. Let's see. Alright, I was trying to figure out what he was going to be, how far he was going to be. That's always the question on those short-sighted ones like that. That's just, I don't know, it's weird. Garcia is going 4 wood also. .53 is a 7. So a little bit better maybe. 7's 225, a little shorter actually. 225 left 10, depending on where he is. 225, 10, 25 left 10, and he's on the green. So it's a roll of 10. For Garcia is right there, not bad. He's on the green. Well, actually, it is. That's going to be a heck of a putt. That's long. So Daniel Berger, let's figure this up. If we can, you got to go back to the center line to measure, right? It's really goofy. Since you're short-sighted. And you have to use, you can't move it. So back to the center line's what? 10, 25. 25 on the approach. But he's going to call out 10. He's going to call out 10. Or does he call out 15? I think he's going to call out 10. From the fairway, 32. Approach is a 13. And from 25, he's 25, so, but he's calling out 10, so this will tell us plus or minus or nothing. It was a 13. So minus 5. So it only goes 5 and right 5. So that sucks. he goes boom boom. He chili dips it. That was my bad. I was trying to land it right there and maybe hopefully he goes left 5. But it goes 5 and then right 5. So now he's under the 20 yarder, 15 to 20 chip, 46. 46 is a 5. 15 to 20 yards, 5 from the fairways. He leaves at 5 feet. He leaves at 5 feet. So he's got a 5-footer for bogey. Yeah, because that was for par. Man, that was bad caddy. But that was a bad shot. I mean, he did not contact that one very well at all. Okay, there's 30, 60, 80-footer. 80-footer for Garcia minus, what, 4. 76 feet for birdie. I always roll 56s on putting for some reason. 24. 76-footer. 76 or 24 is going to be 10 feet. He's going to leave it at 10 feet away. 10 feet for par. Berger has a 5-footer for bogey. So he's basically about right there. Let's see, right? 1 was there, 2, 3. Berger, let's see if he'll tap in. Well, 46 is a 26. Whew. 26 and a 5-footer. B. Putt for bogey or higher is in. Well, he got lucky, so he bogeys. He bogeys. All right, Garcia, 10-footer for par to win the championship. Can he sink this 10-footer? I've been rolling terrible on putting. He needs to get about, let's see what he needs to get first. How far down can he go? A 19 or less. He needs a result of 19 or less. And he wins the championship. Oh, 55 would have done it. A 54 is a 34. So that's going to be 5 feet away. What an awful putt. He only hits it halfway, or he hit it 5 feet past, maybe. So now he's got a 5-footer for bogey. If he misses this, Daniel Berger wins with a bogey. 5-footer. 51-23. And he makes it. So they both bogey. Pretty sorry there. Both of them bogey. And we'll move on to number 6. Par 3, 180. Berger up first, pin number 5. Pin number 5, right behind the trap. Let's see, 180, 60, 70, 80s to right there. Alright, so Berger up first. We're looking at 175 distance-wise. And they're both 4s. 175, what's that, about a 6 maybe? Exactly, 6 is 175. So let's do it. 6 iron for Berger. Ooh, an 11. And under the I column is a 3. Because we're using the I column. A 3 is 180. Left 5, roll a 5. 180, left 5, roll a 5. Puts him right there. So Garcia now will step up and he will do the same thing. 6 iron. 61. 61 is a 4 in the irons, so he got his average. 175, right 5 though, roll a 5. 175, right 5, roll a 5. So it comes down to putting. Garcia is going to be 30, 50 footer. Minus 8, 42 feet. 42 feet. And a 46. 26. 26 and a 42 footer is 7 feet. 7 feet for par. Berger a chance to win the championship right here. He's got 15 and 20 is 35 feet minus 9. 35 is 26. 26 footer for birdie. 32 is a 20. 20 and a 26 footer is 4 feet. 4 feet. So these are 4 feet for par. So 7 footer and a 4 footer. Garcia. 24 is a 28 from 7 feet. He's going to miss it. He is going to miss it. He's going to leave it 3 feet away. Terrible. 3 feet for bogey. Berger to win the championship with a 4 footer for par. Here it is. 53-17 is in. Daniel Berger, the champion, the par 3 champion. Daniel Cheeseburger. Surprised he does not have a nickname on his Apba card. The winner, the 24 seed, Daniel Berger, is your, I don't know what to call it. It's just a par 3 tournament. The tabletop baseball par 3 tournament, Apba style. Daniel Berger, your winner. Larry Rice is happy. He must be a Daniel Berger fan. He almost got eliminated there. Can't remember the exact situation, but he almost got eliminated. It was very close. So not very good putting there to finish that tournament out. Not very good putting, to say the least. The next thing I'm going to do with this Apba set is I'm going to have a drive for show, putt for dough tournament. I'll take the top 5 drivers as far as distance, and you'll get points for hitting it in the fairway and distance. And I'll take the top 5 putters as far as accuracy. I'll have to look, I don't know, but I think accuracy maybe, or maybe 1 putts, I'm not sure. They'll all compete together on the drives and the putting, both. And we'll see who comes out on top. So that'll be the next thing coming up with the Apba Golf. It's unlimited. There's tons of things you can do. So we'll see how that comes out. I'll give it a little whirl spin first, see how it, and I got to come up with the scoring, a little scoring, I don't know what you call it, a scoring sheet, or, table, something like that. So anyway, that is the fun. That's going to wrap that up. Appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. Oh, you're just anti-Sergio? Yeah, there's a lot of anti-Sergios. I noticed like the biggest viewed video was one that had Sergio and Mickelson going at it right here, which is not surprising. And Garcia got the best of him. This game seems interesting. It is interesting. Again, it's not I don't think it's a game unless you're going to use those tour cards, that I showed a while back, which I've really looked to see if they're for sale or not. I mean, I assume they sell tour cards. You can't really play, do a tournament, a real PGA tournament. Oh, those are handicap cards. For like if you want to play as yourself, I guess. Those tour cards I showed, I don't know if you saw them or not, but they gave me a couple examples. Like here's Mickelson, 2009. So if you wanted to play, just to play around and you just wanted to get everybody's score, like a 23, okay, 23 is a 69. Round 1, he shot a 69. Man, 23 is 69 all the way across. So that's how he would be done with the first round. He got a 69, and then you could cut it down and go to, or actually you have to go to first 2 rounds before you go to the cut. But let's see what he gets. 12, 72. So 69, 72. If he makes the cut, 43, 69, 72, 69. 63, 71 in the final round. That would be his 4-round total if you just did it that way. You're done. He's done with the tournament. Now there may be some, there may be some pluses and minuses that are involved there. I'm not sure. I don't think so though. I think that's it. Alright, ID Jester's here. He's got a good channel. Check his channel out. A lot of PC stuff. Playing all the baseball games, but he's using PC to do it. Status Pro, all of them. Payoff Pitch. I've seen, what else? What was the other one I saw that you did recently? IBL, Internet Baseball League, yeah. Hello, John Schweibacher. We're closing it down. We're finished up. Sergio Garcia and Daniel Berger in the championship, and Berger wins it. Wins the par 3 tournament. So let's close it up. Let's get out of here for a Sunday night and get ready for the week. Appreciate you guys joining in, and I will check out for now. But you guys have a great week. And until next time, take care.